All right, there's the photo or the picture. Emerson and her little brother standing there watching Doug take the letter away. And so Em decided to write Doug his own letter. I'm Emerson. You may know me as the person that lives here that writes a lot of letters and decorated envelopes. Well, I wanted to thank you for taking my letters and delivering them. You are very important to me. I make people happy with my letters, but you do too. You make it possible. Oh, that is such a kind letter that Emerson wrote. Wow. She was thinking of others. And if you watched the previous one about filling up someone's bucket, Emerson kind of did that, didn't she? She put it in the box and she smiled when he took it. All right, she's watching. The next week, something remarkable happened. Doug got out of his truck just like he did every day, but this time he had 2 whole boxes full of letters, and they were all for Emerson. You see, Doug had told his friends at the post office all about Em's letter, and they had told all their friends, and soon... Okay, so there he is carrying those big boxes that both say Emerson. And you can see this family here walking by with their masks on. So we know it's a recent book. We know that it's having to do with quarantine and isolation. Em's letter of thanks had reached nearly every mail carrier in the country. Whoa, that is a lot. That is impressive. Wow. She must have been so proud. And lots of those mail carriers had written her back. Oh, that is so sweet. Look at that. All the mail from the the postal people to Emerson. Wow. That must have felt so special. So many people had been filled up. All right, okay. The letters were filled with family, pets, hobbies. They were filled with questions, stories, and confessions. They were filled with kindness. Okay. So it looks like lots of different letters from all over the world. I have a son in Kuwait, and if you have a second to send him a letter, he would love it. I know you can't write back to all of us, but maybe I can drop you a line from time to time. Not a lot of people think about how hard we work. I work alone in a small rural post office. I can't tell you how much it means to read your letter. My kids all live far away. Wow. Most of them sound pretty sad or lonely. They're all just wanting someone to connect to. And Emerson was able to do that. Her network of love. Every one of the letters was a connection. That's right. That's what I just said. Every letter had a piece of someone's life in it. Wow. Look at all the postal workers. Wow. This is great. This is very good. With dozens of new pen pals, Em did what she was best at doing. She wrote letters. Okay, looks like she's writing letters all the time now. Look, her little brother's under the picnic table and her father's barbecuing. She wrote the dad. She wrote his son. She sent new jokes, new stories about her life, and she asked lots and lots of questions. Yeah, there she is, writing more letters. Looks like she's watching a cooking show, and she has a Taylor Swift shirt on. I wonder what questions she asked, or what jokes she sent. And Emerson got to thinking about all those people out there living their lives, working hard, delivering letters, keeping people connected. There was love in their work. Yeah, she's thinking about people all over the world. Yeah, so great. Places she's never been. And it wasn't just the mail carriers. It was the bus drivers and the grocery store clerks, the trash collectors and the farmers. there was love in their work too. Every day they got up and went to work, and every day they did their best. That's right. There's the garbage collectors, there's the construction, there's the grocery clerk, there's even a traffic, maybe a crossing guard. Everybody's doing their work of love. Of love, whatever they can do to contribute to the world. Every day they kept the world going. Millions and billions of people. Yeah, all right, look at this. So it's showing a doctor attending to an older lady. And it's showing a crossing guard helping these children cross the busy street. And then there's a farmer who's providing some vegetables. There's the bus driver. And this is the city bus because this one takes tickets and coins. Yeah. Everybody has their part to play. And everybody is important. Nobody gets left behind. Every bus ride, every tomato, every bag of trash, every bag of groceries, they were possible because someone cared. Each act was an act of love, wrapping the world together in a network. And what did she call it? A network of love. And like the biggest hug ever. Aww. Emerson wished that everyone she knew would take a moment to notice each one of them and thank them. Maybe even thank each other sincerely. All right. So there's the whole photo picture, the family, and then where Emerson writes her stuff. And even looks like a Taylor Swift poster probably. All right, this is the best part in my opinion. Hi there, the story you just read is 100% true. I know because it really happened to me. I live in South Dakota with my mom, dad, and brother, and I never expected so much to happen just because I took the time to say thank you to Doug, a person I saw every day, but it did. I got to talk to important people, be on television, and even got a really, really special letter from someone I admire a whole lot. She says, "Hi, Taylor." There it is. So Taylor Swift, wow. All of that made me super happy, of course, but it also made me think, why was my saying thank you such a big deal? Isn't saying thank you and meaning it something we should all be doing all the time? I think so. So I'm going to keep doing it, and I hope you will too. How about I start with you? Thank you for reading my book. I hope it made you smile. And in case it didn't, here's a joke that might do the trick. How do you catch a squirrel? Climb a tree and act like a nut. Sincerely, Emerson. Oh, so she wrote us a letter. That's beautiful. Right, so that is my idea for you, boys and girls. You can write letters. And even if you're small, you can ask your mom and dad to help you write the letters. Or you can just send little notes of like a heart or smiley face. It doesn't have to be words. Any kind of love can be given in many different ways. So boys and girls, if you're about to go into lockdown or already in lockdown, then I suggest you find ways to make other people happy and thank them for what they've already done. All right, if you're new, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you get a story every time I post it. All right, I look forward to this so much. Bye-bye.